I just had a good a friend of mine who I had known since I was 12 years old, and when I wasn't having good times with my father, I was staying with this family, from 12 years old on, and I considered them my brothers and
Sure.
and all that, and that's who passed away recently that I'm wearing around my neck, and that's some of the reasons why I'm trying to find, quit wasting time, so to speak. Get as much out of every moment that I can, because who
Well,
knows?
that's going to be you and you alone.
Yeah, I know it is, and that's
You and you alone.
and that's the way I'm doing it. Is
Well,
and
do you feel you're accomplishing something?
So far I do. So
All
far
right,
I do.
that's
He died in an alcohol-related incident, and for years I struggled with alcohol.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I've completely cut alcohol out of my life.
Do you go to AAA?
No, I don't go to AAA. My car's fine.
Okay.
But
That's why I thought.
no, I don't go to meetings or anything. It's just something I just
You
decided.
did it on your own.
Yeah, I decided.
Made up your mind. That's the same way you have to do anything. If you want to change your circumstances, you have to make a real strong effort.
Mm-hmm. I decided it wasn't
And
for
it's
me.
not easy. I know. Like when I was giving up cigarettes, that was the hardest doggone thing. I give up every few days for a couple of years. I said, this is it. I'm not taking any more. Go for 2 days and then go out and drink a beer and say, well, I'll just smoke one while I'm drinking the beer, and then after that I'll quit. It don't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
But now I am.
It must be hard. Like I said, I never smoked or drink, so I can't say, oh, well,
Yeah,
it's
well, you
hard.
went through that smoking deal. You're not smoking now.
No, I am still smoking
Well,
cigarettes.
you are. You quit yesterday, I know.
Yeah. I quit every morning. I quit every night and start every morning.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find a path in life. Like I said, I'm 37. There's still dreams of travel and possibly getting married, going to South Africa, getting married, scuba diving, skydiving, writing, doing documentaries.
That's
Do
great.
you,
If you
do you
can do
spend
it.
much time with Chris?
We're starting to spend a lot more time together. Growing up, we completely had different ideas on life and different goals. He was more of a go get 'em money first, all that, and I
That's
was.
the way life is.
And I was the dreamer. I wanted to be the rock and roll star, so I spent my teens and
Yeah, we
20s
remember. But I
doing
gotta
that.
tell you one thing though, you can have millions of friends,
Mhm.
but the closest friend is your family.
I agree with you.
Your family, good, bad, or indifferent, they'll
Mhm.
always stick by.
By the way, he sends his love, and he can't wait to get up here
I
also.
think it's great.
And Chris and I, now that we're adults, are getting closer every day. And
That's right. You may not think about the same things or agree, but at least, and I'm sure that anything happened to you, your brother will be right there, and the same thing, and Sarah the same thing.
mm-hmm.
Always, this is the one thing my mother always told us, your family comes first.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been. I mean, look at my mother and father had 7 girls.
Mhm.
Boy, I'll tell you, poor father, but we all stood by and by each other. Because a lot of us had a lot of problems and everything, but we never let them down.
Yep.
Never let them down.
And that's how I feel it should be. I strongly feel that way, and that's why I'm
That's it is.
trying to, my father and I have gotten 100 times closer since I've
Good.
become an adult, and he's retired and he's starting to understand. He was,
Well, a
one,
lot of times he's cut and dry. Yes,
Yeah.
I know it.
yeah,
But you have to be patient enough to know that he's not doing it to hurt you, he's doing it to help you,
right,
see? And whatever way that he's helping you, some people have a different way of helping people. They're very you know, some other will be huggy, you know, lovey-dovey
Want a
and,
little bit of sunshine,
Oh, I'm not a raisin fan. I liked them better when they were called grapes.
you know,
when they call grapes.
Yeah, I don't like them all shriveled up. I like them when they're juicy. But since he's, retired and he's taken up photography and kind of recharged his creative side of his brain, I think he's able to relate to who I am a whole
because
lot more.
remember, he remarried, he has a wife now.
Months ago.
Who,
No, thank
my
you.
dad? Yeah.
Your father
Mhm.
remarried and has a wife now, and sometimes you feel you just can't accept the new wife or whatever. Sometimes you can't. So sometimes you have to look beyond and say, well, really, I'll give it a little, time. She's doing okay and this and that.
Mhm.
Or it could be the other way around, say, well, David, that Brian, I don't think I want him in the house or anything like that. No, I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm
No.
trying to point blank to you. This happens.
Oh yeah.
This happened, believe me, in all families.
No.
All
No,
families.
we've gotten closer since he's retired and he's been
Right.
creative. He kind of took up Pop's hobby of not hobby. He's even turned it into a profession of photography, and it's kind of opened up his creative side
Good.
of thinking. And I think it's
Good.
and I think it's probably brought him and his brother Alan closer together because Alan's always been the free spirit.
And remember, health
Artistic
is very
type.
important. They're at the stages now. They have health. They may have health problems that will change their way of, feeling and doing, and that's where patience come into.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find out if he got our message.
Oh, if Alan did? As soon as Dave gets back, we'll look on because he has internet on his phone. I can't connect it here, but when he gets back, or we meet him at the bowling alley, we'll be able to look it up because I think there's
So
internet.
David can access his
Yes,
website.
because we don't. Yeah, because he has 4G. But we'll be able to check at the bowling alley if I can get the password for the Wi-Fi at the bowling
Good,
alley.
good.
Where I've got a bowl of 130 or above today, Nan. What was your average, Nan?
Oh, I always made 200.
What? Are you kidding me?
No, of all my,
Linda was a good, steady 130 bowler.
35, 40. But I
She-
did make
She
3.
averaged 130. She'd have some games lower, but
But I did make 3 a 200 game. I have it.
yeah, she's got awards for that.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I always had a good time. I rolled with a good group.
Average is not that